But this might have to be the last thing I do on stream today, cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm so tired. I need a nap.
Nothing like it, was there?
So how long have you been playing on the Xbox 360, and how was your overall experience playing in its prime?
So I was.
It's also cold in here. Shit sucks. Wish I had my sweatshirt.
2009 Christmas new. This is the year Modern Warfare 2 came out. I got the Xbox 360 from my
Good night.
parents'
See you.
friend.
See you next time. Bro, thank you so much for coming into my stream. Holy shit. You've been here for so long. I appreciate it.
Parents. Then they got me Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2. And I originally wanted an Xbox to play Halo, right?
Yeah.
Halo 3 was like the hot game at the time. But then I just fell in love with MW2. It was just so crazy. Like I was going for nukes. You know, I was trying hard. I eventually got into trick shotting. And that was like just the prime of gaming in my mind. Because then like Black Ops came out and that was amazing. Modern Warfare 3 was amazing. Black Ops 2. And those times are just so much fun. I don't take those times for granted anymore. And I definitely get nostalgic about it from time to time. I'm also super happy we can still play these games 15 years later.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the fact
Like-
that you can still play it is actually insane. Because, like, I remember one time I went and played World at War online. And I was like, wait, I didn't even know this game still had an online server.
Yo, the lineup that we had back then, like especially with Call of Duty and Halo's back-to-back bangers, Modern
yeah.
Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, like that was like an experience that you just had to be there, type of thing.
You had to be there. There's no
Yeah.
other way to say it. Like nobody goes in game chat anymore. Nobody's social.
Yeah.
Nobody's yelling. You know, nobody's dad works for Microsoft anymore. Like it's
Oh man. Yeah.
it
it's
sucks.
definitely different times. And as a content creator yourself, where you know your niche is based off commentating over gameplay while giving life advice, why do you decide to stick with like these old games? I know you recorded a Fortnite gameplay once, but you predominantly record a lot of like OG COD such as Modern Warfare 2 or Zombies. Is there something about that era or that generation that just clicks better than modern gaming?
Yeah, I'd say there's mainly two reasons. The first one would be these are the games that give me nostalgia. I grew up on these. You know, I was in grade school and then high school when these games came out, and that was like super fun. Like, you know, you hang out with your boys at school, and then you come home, you top on Black Ops, you play some zombies, you do some trick shotting. So like the nostalgia factor of simpler times, I'd say, is number one. Number two, I
Mom,
like
get the
these games
camera.
better. I don't like when I get into the modern Call of Duties, which I still somehow get tricked into buying every year. It's like there's the, you know, create a class. There's like 80 billion options and like 20
Yeah.
different red dot sets,
Bro,
which is just like, it's just stupid.
I
don't need that.
know.
And then skill-based
Stop.
matchmaking, I think kind of ruins it too, because
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
no incentive to get good at the game, because then you're just going to be in lobbies that suck.
Yeah.
true.
And as much as I hate to admit it, like Fortnite is like the game I have the modern game that I have the most fun on. But the new Call of Duties just don't scratch that itch for me. It's the old ones still get me going.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, honestly, Fortnite is honestly not that bad. I started playing that in 2017, and it's slowly starting to be somewhat like nostalgic. And it's a game that really does refresh a bit of memories, at least in a modern day and age. But yeah, I agree. The OG Call of Duty scene and the 360 scene back then is uncomparable to like modern Call of Duty, Activision, this new system of skill-based matchmaking. It's just totally 180'd.
Yeah, it's definitely like become a little bit of a cash grab where it's like the art, like the old games are art. Like there was just kind of an art and simplicity to them, and
Yeah,
the people who
literally.
developed the games really cared about them. Now it's just like they remake the same thing with like different maps and a little bit different guns, and it just feels the same. And I don't like it. I haven't been a fan of it for a while. I'd say Warzone was probably the last time I had some level of fun with Call of Duty.
Yeah. I enjoyed Warzone until like every third person was a fucking hacker. Then I was like, I'm tired of this.
That was bad too.
Yeah, 3 people left, 2 people left. The guy's hacking. I was like, nah, I'm done with this, yo.
Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah. Last question. It kind of ties into what we were just speaking about, but is it the only aspect of nostalgia that makes these games relevant or quote unquote better than today's modern games and systems, or were they actually better experiences than the 2000s/2000s era for a gamer to be thriving in?
Yeah, I think that could be a heavily debated topic. Are these games actually better, or are we just like
Drowning in nostalgia.
holding these games to such a high standard? Yeah, I think that I think it's a little bit of both. Like I'm sure you'll talk to a lot of people, even some of my buddies included, who like didn't really grow up playing these games, and they like the new Call of Duties. Like they enjoy playing them, and
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I don't, but that's just me. So I think nostalgia definitely clouds our vision. I mean, I would get extremely frustrated with these games sometimes at the same time. Like if you're not hitting trick shots, people aren't.
This guy is
setting
going
up for
off
that.
on this
Like,
game.
it
Holy
was
shit.
close. Like, someone would come out and they'd be like, "Oh, he's chill. He's not gonna kill us."
There's like this
And,
hidden code, hidden language.
Yeah. You shoot your USB 45 up in the air. That's like the hidden the hidden
Yeah.
code, at least as I remember. But there was times when I got super frustrated with these games too. So I think we tend to just idolize the good times, but it wasn't all perfect. If we had to go back and relive it, I think at the same time.
Yeah.
So the answer, in short, is it's both nostalgia
Yeah.
and that they're better.
Yeah, I definitely believe it is subjective. You know, it also depends like how old people are as well. Like we're around our mid-20s, and yeah, we all grew up in different eras. You know, some kids are growing up in today's Black Ops 6 era, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Missed out on a whole lot, but fucking, and we grew up on these OG CODs, Modern Warfare 2, and it's two like they're really two different worlds with I guess their own special touch. I do agree, it really is like subjective.
Yeah, I just hope they can turn it around, keep it new and fresh, because it just feels like the last 4 or 5 years, they just haven't done anything that's that fun. I briefly
Yeah.
liked the prop hunts, and I briefly liked some of those Squid Games game modes I thought were interesting, just because I liked that series. But I don't know, aside from that, the game's just totally off. It just doesn't cater to our generation.
Bro, they should bring
Yeah.
back
I
prop
agree,
hunt.
man. Mr. Y Learn, thank you for your time.
I don't know why every time they do prop hunt, they make it a limited game mode. Just bring it back and make it a thing.
Once again, matey.
It's that simple.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on. Excited to see future of your channel and keep bringing nostalgia to all of us, because we need it.
Hell yeah, bro. As well as yourself, man, with the life advice and simple commentaries that you do. Always a vibe.
Absolutely. Good luck with everything.
Me too, man. hold up. Bloopers. Oh,
Man, this is so wild.
it's so
damn.
funny to hear you on the fucking mic like this.
This was like next gen shit like 15 years ago. I can't believe
Yeah,
I lived my
bro.
life thinking this was like the best. Like, I thought at this point, like, it'll never get better than this, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, like real time chatting that's not like a house phone.
Exactly.
How long have you been playing on the Xbox 360?
I've been playing the 360. I want to say as far as I can remember, it was like March 2006. I want to say. I think one of the first games that I played was like Perfect Dark Zero, Call of Duty 2, and I think American Wasteland as well.
Damn.
Interesting.
American Wasteland, hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
good.
that's dope. You've been on it for like almost 2 decades now at this point.
Yeah, now you think about it, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way to put at it. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 decades. What, next year? Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah. And as a content creator yourself, you know, you do predominantly PS3, also Xbox original, and as well as the 360. Why do you decide to still stay on these consoles despite them being outdated and, you know, just quote unquote not up to par spec wise to the modern consoles as well as, you know, the games themselves? Why do you stick in this environment, so to speak?
Yeah, so I think it really boils down to 2 aspects. I'll say the first one, obviously, is like nostalgia. I think anyone that grew up in this generation, like our generation and even the generation before that, would recognize just how like special the 360 and the PlayStation 3 era was in terms of exclusivities, in terms of like AAA titles just kind of meeting the standards or even exceeding our standards at the time. So I think a lot of that is going back to the simpler times and the simpler era of just popping a disc into your Xbox and playing it versus waiting an hour for it to install. But I would say that another aspect of
That's
why
what I
like
miss the
going back
most,
to
bro.
this era so much is that, you know, as I get older, I start to appreciate the simpler things in life. You know, Modern
Yeah.
AAA games try to get you into so much crap, like battle passes, unlocking so much shit, and it's almost as if you're always grinding consistently. And I think that sometimes it feels more like a job than it is to be fun. And at the end of the day, I just want to play something that I can sit down, relax, have a beer, and just turn my mind off for like an hour or two. I find that with modern AAA games today, I don't find that's really a thing anymore. At least in my case. I still play them, don't get me wrong. But that's kind of why I like the older generation consoles so much, because it's just, I guess it's more therapeutic, if that makes any sense. And it just feels like they appreciate your time as a gamer more than they do nowadays.
Yeah, I agree. For example, like modern Call of Duty, like it's especially with the skill-based matchmaking, it's like super sweaty. So if you were to work a 9 to 5, you just want to relax at the end of a hard days of work. It's pretty much hard unless you want to really tune in all your focus into a game that you pretty much don't have enough energy to do after a long day.
Exactly, and with the whole skill-based matchmaking stuff, it just kind of makes it more, more tedious, right? It's like designed to basically just wear you down and make everything sweaty and give you the illusion that you're actually doing better, but in reality, you're not. It's just a game tailoring based off your playstyle, and I don't know. It just, me, it's not the same.
Exactly.
I don't like it. I reject it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm with you though on that one.
You kind of already answered it, but just to really point it down, is it specifically just a nostalgic aspect that makes that whole generation better, or was it actually a better time for a gamer to live in the climax of the 2000s, beginning 2010s era of gaming? Was it actually better than today's world of gaming, or is it just based off nostalgia?
I would make the argument that it was absolutely better, and I think that most people would probably tend to agree, especially people that like lived for that era, because if you look at today with the Switch 2, it's being priced at like $600 plus dollars. Back in the 2000s, Nintendo was always an affordable console at like the $200 range. I think the $250 for the Nintendo Wii. Gaming was more affordable, it was more accessible. You had developers and publishers that were willing to take on more risks and do more ballsier titles. Like, I'll just give you an example. Back in like
I
2007,
feel that,
you had
bro. Like, how much was the PS5 when it came out? Like 700? 700, 800 or something like that? Like, holy shit, bro.
Clive Barker's Jericho, you had BioShock, Mass Effect, Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, Time Shift. All these games were all outside Mass Effect, were all first-person shooters, but they had their own distinct identity. If you compare it to first-person shooters that come out today, not many of them have their own identity and are not really pushing the boundary. They almost feel like they're a carbon copy of each other, or take so much influence to where they don't feel different. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love this era so much, is that publishers, the game budgets weren't so bloated, so they could take risks, and that, we had more experimental titles. Today, it's almost like as if they're kind of risk adverse, because it's gotten so expensive. They just try to find whatever works. And unfortunately, I think that's one of the reasons why people are so burnt out and stagnated because of it. And
Yeah, I agree, because I believe like around the 2000s, specifically the 7th generation, honestly, it was the shift between like the gaming industry going from like like a side hobby to like quite mainstream, because nowadays the gaming industry is one of the biggest industries in the world, and there's billions if not trillions of dollars into it, which really makes the companies have just dollar signs in their eyeballs when making games, which is unfortunate.
100%, and I guess that's always existed, especially with Microsoft, right? They never really had the reputation of being the most non-greediest company, but it almost seemed like back in the 2000s, especially with the 360, they had something to prove, They're giving value to the consumer because they're still an underdog at the time. And I think that's why the 360 was so great, because you got so much for, $300 whenever it came out, and compared to the PlayStation 3. So I think competition is a good thing. In today's modern industry, we don't really have that. I think as a consumer, it's a negative because we're paying more for less.
Thank you, brother Mach 3. I appreciate your time,
My pleasure,
bro.
man. Thank you for having me on, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
Shout out Koba Team.
Shout out Mach 3.
H.
All right. Last interview / interaction I've had, honestly, took me by complete surprise. And I do believe conversations and interactions like these are no coincidence. And I think you'll see why. Oh, this is good. This guy, Rave420, has a mic. Oh, yo, Rave. Nice Stormtrooper skin. Can you hear me, bro? Jump if you hear me. Dude, he has a mic. He has to join, bro. Please, man. Oh? Yo. I don't hear you if you're trying to talk.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, bro?
what's up?
How's it
You've
going?
It's good. You've been my favorite YouTuber for a really long time, Cole.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I subbed to your channel like a few years back. I subbed to your channel and I try and watch all your videos after I come home from school.
Wow, I really appreciate you, man.
Like right after I come home, I always check on your videos.
Thank you,
Yeah.
bro. That means a lot. I'm in the middle of making a video and I was just going around trying to talk to Xbox 360 players, and I thought if you'd be down to be like interviewed, I'd just ask you a couple questions and stuff.
I'd be down. I'm fine with it. I really want to be in a video. My dream is to like be a professional YouTuber in a video, or like be in a video with like a professional YouTuber, or like because like I just don't like I get bullied a lot at school because like I have really bad eye issues and like I can't play any sports, and so people make fun of me.
Damn, bro. I'm
And I
sorry to
can't-
hear that,
and
bro.
I can't-
Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck them. And I can't afford any new consoles,
Fuck 'em.
so I just been staying on my 360.
Nah, it's all good, bro. You know, in life, people are always going to be bullying and just wanting to put other people down, but you just have to, you know, pray to God and just be a good person. And honestly, bro, you just got to roll through the punches. That's what life is about, you know? There's always going to be people like that,
Yeah.
and you can never let them, like, fuck with you like that, you know? Just
Yep.
always be a good person, have good friends around, and yeah, man.
Like so many people are out here like making fun of me in my school because like, you're too poor, you can't get a new console, ha ha ha. Like they don't know what I've been through. They don't know my life.
No, exactly.
This
And
is so
they don't
nice,
even
bro.
know how great these consoles are compared to new ones. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I know you can't afford a new console, but is there a reason why you prefer like the Xbox 360 compared to other consoles?
Because like it's less laggy overall, and also it's just like it's just fun. Like it's fun to like search for people to like hang out with, you know. Like on the 360, unlike and also there are people who are less racist and less rude. Because at my friend's house, one time I went to my friend's house, he had an Xbox One, and I played games with him, and this random dude just started like calling me the N-word on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Like
damn.
people just keep cursing a lot and being way more rude overall on the
Yeah.
new shit.
It used to be like
like-
very bad like that like a long time ago on the Xbox 360, like Modern Warfare 2 lobbies and stuff. But I get what you mean.
It's kind of like easier for me to like play on because like my eye issues and stuff is like the settings are kind of easier to change for me. It's just easier for me to use overall, like the UI and stuff.
Yeah.
This is so
Yeah, it's
wholesome, bro.
understandable.
Yeah, and these new consoles are just 10 times harder to get used to.
Yeah. How long have you been playing the Xbox 360 for?
I got it for my birthday when I was like 5 years old. Like since I was 5 years old.
Nice.
Now I'm almost.
Hell yeah. And is there a reason why you like to play Minecraft on the 360? Like, is it a better like version, in your opinion, or like do you still like to play
In my-
Bedrock or Java?
In my opinion, it's a better version. It's like the only version I ever even played, and it's a good version because it has mini games and stuff, and it has like the festive world. It got like it got the tutorial. The new versions don't have a tutorial. And,
Yeah.
Like I just prefer the older ones.
Yeah. In your opinion, is there anything that makes the Xbox 360 special compared to other consoles and the games? Like, is there something that this console and these games have that other platforms and games don't?
The Xbox 360 has a lot of personality compared to some other consoles. Like it has like a certain charm to it that, in my opinion, no other console
True.
can replicate. And the games are just really fun. Let's be honest.
Hell yeah. That's great, bro. Yeah, it sounds something like I would say, like, exactly. I'd say the exact same thing. Has a lot of personality, the UI, the avatars, the marketplace when it was open, the music in the avatar store. It's the gamer picks. I find it was really different.
Honestly, I didn't really get the chance to buy much stuff on the Avatar store. I mean, I at one point I saved up enough money to buy a Call of Duty shirt, the
Nice.
Black Ops 2 logo. That's the only thing I could ever buy from the Avatar store. and like I bought like one skin pack on the Minecraft thing, which is the Star Wars skin pack with the Stormtrooper.
Hell yeah, bro. I saw that when I came in the lobby. It's hella swag.
Yeah, and I mean I did get a few games, but like I had to like scrape my money together. I bought
Yeah.
this all with my own money, and then these people are out here like telling me that I should just move on. The marketplace closed, the online's gonna shut down. Just move on, bro. Just get a new console. But like I'm not gonna get a new console until my 360 red rings. And even if it does red rings, I'll do everything in my power to repair it. I had it
Hell
pretty
yeah.
much all my life, and I have like the slim version.
Yeah, me
of the
too.
360. Yep. It's honestly one of the best versions, and I hate how people.
This is so
nowadays
nice,
are saying,
bro.
like, oh, you should move on. Like, I don't want to move on. It's fun for me.
Yeah, I
It's
agree. I
lit.
just think the whole era and the whole like the games and the console is just better. Obviously not like, you know, like physically, like, you know, the new consoles are more powerful and etc. But you know, there's less like battle passes, microtransactions. The games were
Yeah.
simpler.
Yeah, I mean there is, but they aren't like all like in your face. I mean like Black Ops 2 had a lot of skins and stuff. I remember, like
Yeah.
gun skins. But like you didn't have to. They weren't like shoved in your face. They were like more off to the side, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. What's your
And
favorite 360 game? Do you have a favorite game?
Battle Box Theater, definitely.
Hell
Battle
yeah.
Box Theater.
I used to play that a lot back then. But is there any games that you want to get like physically, like any 360 games that if you had money you would get? Like if you go to like
I
a
would-
pawn shop or
I
something.
would definitely get Call of Duty 2.
Nice.
Like, if I could, I'd get Call of Duty 2 and like Modern Warfare. But
Hell yeah.
I mean, but honestly, I'm not the type of person who wants to spend all their money, cause like I've experienced severe poverty. I experienced at one point my family was like in a pretty bad place at one point. So I just try and save all my money. I don't wanna have to like I don't wanna be too greedy about anything. I don't wanna like I always try to save my money. I never wasted my money on like games and stuff. I try to spend all of it wisely. Like
I understand. That's pretty. That's very wise and responsible for you at your age, especially, bro. That's very cool.
now I have enough money to like get by. We finally got like a house. Now we don't have to live in an apartment anymore,
Yeah.
and we're doing much better now.
Oh yeah, man. I'm very happy for
Honestly-
you guys.
Like when I was going through a really hard time, your videos made me feel better. Your videos made me feel like everything's okay.
Oh, that really means a lot, bro. I really appreciate you, man. You don't understand how much that means to me, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, that's why I keep doing these videos, you know.
Yeah, and I honestly hate how so many people are just out here like the Xbox 360 is a bad console. You shouldn't just upgrade. Now that you have money, you should upgrade. I think that's wrong. I think we should
Yeah.
just let people live their lives. If people want to have old consoles, let them. You know?
Amen, brother.
Facts.
Hell yeah. I'll tell you what, Dean the Bean.
Yeah. Like since y'all are putting this on YouTube, can you shout out to my YouTube channel?
Yeah, sure, bro.
It's called Dean the Bean. DINDABEAN.
Well, here,
Dean the
bro.
Bean.
I'll tell you what. Honestly, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. And if you have PayPal or something, bro, I'd be willing to send you a couple of bucks so you could get like Call of Duty 2 or a Call of Duty game, like you said, bro. Like, honestly, man, I would really love to do that. Like, genuinely.
Honestly, you're a really good person and you're a really good YouTuber, and the fact that you that somehow we managed to bump into each other really means a lot to me.
Oh
Like,
yeah, bro.
especially- Like you're the only YouTuber who I've found on YouTube who doesn't clickbait, who doesn't lie in their videos, who doesn't lie in their thumbnails, who actually makes like genuinely good content.
Thanks, bro. I
Like, so
appreciate
many
it.
of these other new age YouTubers suck ass. They make like they scam people. You're the only person who doesn't scam people for no reason.
Thanks, bro.
Doesn't
I would
scam
never
these
do
little
that, man.
kids.
I would never do that. But I'm making a pretty funny video for April Fools. It's gonna be called "How to Get Banned on Xbox Live." It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, bro, send me your PayPal or something through a message. I'll send it
Yeah,
right
I
away right
mean,
now.
yeah. If I get PayPal, I don't have PayPal or nothing right now.
I mean, is your Xbox Live Gold running out anytime soon?
No, I mean, I had like I'm on a free trial. I'm on a free
Oh,
trial right now. Like,
Oh shit.
like,
So like for 2 days or something, or 2 weeks?
yeah, for like 2 weeks.
What's all good, bro? I can send you a 3-month code.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man.
Hold up, bro. I'll send you a code right now. Give me a sec.
I just want to say you're like a really good dude. You're a really chill guy. Like
Thanks, bro.
like your videos are honestly the thing that inspired me to keep going when I was in a bad time.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what it's about, man. You know, like in life, bro, as crazy as it sounds, but you do need pain in life, you know? That's what builds character, and that's what's going to make your story very like influential and very impactful, you know? And one day you're just going to be like looking back and how far you've come. And that's why everything happens for a reason, man. You know, I really like preach like praying to God, and doing prayers and stuff is really important, having him in your life. And just having good people and being a good person, like the universe is really gonna like retaliate back to you in a good way, like positive karma, you know? Like trust me, bro, I've been like in crazy places, bro. Like I have not said it all publicly, but man, like there's been some crazy stories in my life, bro, and everything happens for a reason.
Yup. Amen, bro.
Okay, I'm sending the code right now.
Thanks, bro.
No problem, man.
Hold up. I gotta go real quick. I'll see you later.
Alrighty, bro. Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
Peace out. Nice to
Peace out, bro. That's it with Ray 420, man. Dude, I did not expect that at all. Wow. What a conversation, man. And I honestly thought that was so important. Like, you know, when he was talking about his eye issues, like these consoles, as he said, you know, were easier on his eyes. Some people, like my girlfriend, Kobalina, you know, unfortunately, she suffers from seizures, and flashes and too much shit on the screen can really, like, you know, not make her feel good. So people with underlying conditions seemingly do better with these older games and consoles where there's not too much stuff going on. Also, really, it's subjective and depends what game you play. But yeah, dude, like I don't even know what to say, man. That's why I love to do these videos, like to impact homies like him, to give people strength, to keep people distracted sometimes in a positive way from the bullshit in life, you know, whether it's from getting bullied or losing a job or breaking up with your girlfriend. Like everyone needs a distraction, and there's different outlets on how to make your life better. The fact that my videos really impact him mean a whole bunch, honestly. I hope he has a blast on that 3 months now. 3 months Xbox Live. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I thought it was a pretty unique and interesting video topic idea, just to ask Xbox 360 players questions regarding the 360 and why it was so great and how it compares to modern gaming today. And before I go, once again, if you want to support your boy beyond a like and comment, let alone your precious time, consider becoming a certified Koba Gang member by joining the YouTube membership. 3 levels, multiple perks at an affordable price. But with that being said, thank you guys for reaching the end of the video. And if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, swag on, stay lit. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.
Bro, that was such a good video. That was a fire video. That was so wholesome as well. Bro, I gotta watch more of this guy's videos. That was very, very, very good. If you guys can go subscribe to him, go subscribe to him right now. He makes fucking bangers. But alright, chat. Unfortunately, I do have to go. I really need a nap. After I end the stream, I'm gonna download the VOD, and then I'm gonna get to work. After I get home from work, I'm gonna get to work clipping everything up, and posting shorts, posting stuff to YouTube, posting stuff to TikTok, posting stuff to Instagram, and maybe possibly posting some clips to X as well. So I'll be doing a lot tonight. I'll be scheduling videos and scheduling shorts to go be uploaded. But yeah. I do have to go to work. in like 3 hours, and I desperately need a nap. Sorry for it being a short stream, but I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for sticking around.